In case you didn't know, recently I did get engaged. So me and my fiance each did 3 tier lists and then came together and compared our results to our tier lists. So leave a like on this video because why not, and here we go. So with it being Thanksgiving time, it's important that we establish what food is best.
Yes, it is.
Because at some point in our lives we're gonna have a Thanksgiving together and we're gonna go be the hosts.
So are you cooking or am I cooking?
That's to be established depending on what you pick.
Okay, so starting with our top tier.
This is stuffing, right?
Yes.
Your top left and my top left.
That's what I
stuffing.
think it is. It's stuffing.
That is stuffing's the best.
I'd say so. It's one of the best.
I would agree. There's nothing better than stuffing.
That's usually the first thing I go for. The first thing I look for. So far, we're okay.
So far, we're mutual. Now, what is that number?
The second one on my screen?
Yeah, what is that?
I think that's scalloped potatoes, which is like sliced potatoes with cheese, which I think is really good.
See, I didn't know what it was, but it looked really good. But I placed it amazing getting seconds. It looked that good to me.
Okay, so where are your deviled eggs?
My deviled eggs is might eat, might not. Deviled eggs are more of my,
I see they're pretty far down your list.
They are very far down my list. They're more of, I see them there, and like, you know how your mom always says like, oh, 5 more minutes to dinner, but it's actually like 20?
Yeah.
So that's like the thing I kind of like sneak. Like I sneak a deviled egg to fill me up a little bit. But I don't usually get that for the actual dinner. Besides if a guest brings it, then it feels proper to eat one.
And you're a proper guy.
I'm a proper guy.
Everyone knows that.
Next on mine is, where did you put the bread?
Which bread?
That's a great question. Just the buns.
The circle buns? The rolls?
Yeah, the rolls.
The rolls I put at amazing getting seconds. It's usually not like, it's usually like a pretty like side dish type of thing for me. Like it's not my main, I guess these all are side dishes.
Now something I see interesting is that you put gravy top tier.
Yes, I'm isn't that interesting?
That is interesting.
That didn't take a lot of thought. I really like gravy. I put it on pretty much everything. I'm a gravy dunker. Soaker.
You're a soaker. Gravy
drowner.
Soaker. Now, is this correlated to your mashed potatoes pick?
Yeah, it is.
So that's like a 2-for-1.
Yeah. I think you can say that.
I never used to be a gravy man. Like, I wouldn't put gravy on... Gravy? I never would put gravy on anything. But recently, like in the last couple years, I have been.
Really? I've always done it.
But
it is good.
It's not a game changer to me.
Wait, where did you put... Oh.
I put it middle grade.
What are you going to do?
5 years ago, that would have been 1 tier lower.
It's improvement. So
it is improvement.
Really now, I put my mashed potatoes in top tier because that's very Thanksgiving-y to me. Now, I don't see where yours... Oh,
mine is getting seconds.
Okay, that's fair.
Now, let me explain the turkey pick for me.
Okay.
Turkey, taste-wise, would probably be like a tier lower. But I feel like it's so iconic for Thanksgiving, I had to give it a tier up. I think that's the defining things, though. Pumpkin pie, we put the same. You put your pies a little bit higher than me. I just don't like apple pie that much at all.
I don't know. I'm not a great big carrot fan, but it's not like I hate it. I really don't like sweet potatoes. Even the stuff with the marshmallows, I think it's sweet potato casserole. I've tried to give it a chance because it has marshmallows on it, but it doesn't even save it for me.
It's faking it out.
You know what? I have a little thing to pick with you.
A bone to pick?
On the bottom of your screen, I see something on there. Do you see which one I might be upset with?
Oh, the green bean casserole?
The green bean casserole. Why are you asking who brought that? That is one of the best.
Apparently it's not the best thing because you have it below.
I said one. No, I didn't.
Oh.
I was like you. I used to not like it that much, but I gave it a chance, and it's actually pretty good.
So you're saying
it's one of my favorites.
At one point you were like me, then you matured?
Yeah.
Here's what's going to happen. When we have our Thanksgivings, you can make the green bean casserole, and then a week later when it's still in our fridge because no one ate it but you, I'll throw it in the trash.
That's fine. I'll eat it. It's fine. Let's get down to business. I think Ratatouille is just like a really good movie.
It is
I always like him.
It's a comfort movie.
It is. I like the music in it and stuff. Monsters Inc. It's also a comfort movie. I don't know.
I think really Monsters Inc. might be one of my favorite movies.
Well, under that, I have Monsters University, just because I haven't really seen that one as much.
I did the same thing. One down Monsters University. I think it's really good.
Yeah.
I think it's really good, but it's not the same level. Now, something I'm surprised about, looking at yours compared to mine, you put Finding Nemo at A.
Yeah. Did you put it on? Oh, you
I put
it
an S.
That one was kind of hard for me to pick. I don't know how to explain.
Oh, it's okay. I mean, A is a good rating.
Not everyone could be at the top, you know?
That's fair, but I see what can be at the top is 3 different Lion Kings.
I love Lion King so much.
I've never even seen any of those, besides the first one.
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't.
Well,
you know what I've seen? Have you seen the Pumbaa and Timon thing? Like the environment thing that they did? It was like a short.
No, I'm surprised I haven't actually.
I rented that from the library one time.
Well, anyway, Lion King is like my favorite movie, so I put them all up there because you gotta support it all.
I mean, I put it at an A. I think it's a great movie. I think that cancels out like our Nemo and Lion King. I think that cancels out. It
does.
Something that's also really jumping out to me is how many F tiers you have.
F?
Yeah, like you don't like a lot of Disney.
Well, I wasn't really thinking of F as like I don't like it. It was more of like my less tolerated. Like I wouldn't really want to see it again.
See, I was considering that like my D tier. And F is like a bad movie. Are any of those like, that's a bad movie?
In my F tier?
Yeah.
I don't really know. I didn't really like Coco that much. Going Red, or whatever it's called, Turning Red.
That was bad.
We just watched that movie. Yeah, that was just not good.
I think that was the first time we watched a movie together that we actually stopped the movie midway and like skipped to the end. And I was excited for that movie.
We had good intentions to watch the whole thing and to like have a good time. Because Joshua really likes red pandas.
I do.
And
it's one of my favorite animals. I was really excited for that movie.
Yeah, I know. And then it
was bad.
That's why it's in the F tier. We're not really
That's
fans.
One of my 2 F tiers.
Oh, so in your B tier, we also both have Inside Out. Yeah,
it's okay.
It's okay.
It does its job. You put WALL-E at C?
I haven't watched WALL-E in a really long time.
I don't know what's more offensive, you putting WALL-E at C or you putting Mulan and Pocahontas at C.
I don't know what you're trying to start right now.
It's like you're just...
Mulan,
looked at my top movies.
Okay, I'll be honest. I think I should put Mulan up. That was one of my first ones, and I wasn't really judging Mike. I wasn't really thinking straight. Okay. So I would put Mulan in B, but I'm not changing Pocahontas. I'm sorry. You know what movie I really like? I really like Bolt, which I see you put in C.
Yeah, it was fine.
Oh, wait. Where did you put your Little Mermaid?
Oh, this one's a hot take. I put that in C tier. I just watched that too.
C tier? That is so classic. I don't know.
It's a high C though, or low B. Because there's some good songs in there though.
My question is, where did you put your up? Because I put up...
That's S tier.
The only reason I didn't put it up higher is because it makes me cry every single time.
Well, it's sad. Because it's a sad movie.
Sometimes I don't want to cry. And I cry even if I don't want to. And I don't want to... So that's why he's in B.
Now, I think the one we should close on here is that you rated Toy Stories all the exact same.
Because I feel like they're all the same. I can't remember them
I haven't seen the 4th, so I can't judge it. But in my humble opinion, I feel like 3 isn't a bad movie, but it's not on the tier of 1 or 2. Was 4 any good?
I think so. Is that the one with Forky?
Sporky. Yeah, because he's a spork, right? Where's he a fork?
Yeah, you're right. I think it's Sporky.
I think we got our fill out of these ones.
I think we've digested our opinions here.
A deal breaker for me is the first one I just put, they cheated in the past.
I also put that one on. Yeah, it's on there.
That is a top thing. That's just basic
Once a cheater, always a cheater.
That's right.
That's my top. I also put subpar hygiene, which really bothers me. So Josh was actually, he's pretty good, thankfully.
I put that in deal breaker too. Looking at both of these, we have pretty similar ones.
Where did you put the disrespects animals?
I put that bad but manageable because it's bad, but because I'm not a big animal person, like I feel like it can be avoided.
I'm a big animal person.
So yeah, that would be deal breaker.
I would smack you if you smacked something for no reason. Another one I put for deal breaker is overly quirky. Like if you're like...
Really?
Yeah, if you're like weird, you're allowed to be weird. Like Joshua, you're really weird. Like you're strange. But like if you're weird and you're like drawing attention to us like when we go out because of like something you're wearing. Is this a hot take?
I don't think so.
I'm like embarrassed to be around you. I feel like that's a deal breaker.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I put that in doesn't really matter. But I see where you're coming from. Like, I was thinking in my head just someone quirky. Like, I don't care. But I see where you come from. If you're in public and you're like embarrassed to be around them.
Should we move down to bad but manageable?
Yeah, something that's interesting me is ROTC.
I forget, what does that mean again?
It's like they're in the military.
Oh, that's like, no, I definitely respect people in the military a lot. But for me, I don't think I could be able to like separate from someone like that. That's so stressful for me.
That is stressful.
It's not like I just don't respect you because you're in the, I think that's cool, but I'd be scared and sad. Another one.
Bad at driving.
Oh, thank you for bringing that one up. Joshua's good at driving. If he wasn't good at driving, I would not be with him. No, that's not true.
Wow.
That's not true. But I just get really stressed out in the car. And I'm like pretty indecisive. So like, I feel like I need someone that's like very decisive on the road. So that brings me to my next point. One of the points is extremely indecisive. And I see that is on your bad but manageable tier. Now I would like for you to explain.
Well, it's for you to confirm that it is manageable. Wow, I butchered that word.
It is manageable.
Yeah, because I'm managing you, so...
It works. It's fine.
It works out. We both have the believes in rocks and crystals as deal breakers. And
I feel like that talks for itself.
For at least bad. I think if you came up to me and were like, did you see this and this person got together? And like, did you know their signs are this and this? Like, that's not gonna work. I would be like, did you know that this relationship's not gonna work now?
Like, what? It's supposed to. You're a Scorpio.
But you're a Scorpio and I'm a Libra. And that means we're best friends. Because of the day you were born. The crystal told me. So let's go to the other side of the spectrum thing. What did you put as like your good things?
So I did the kind of good thing, PlayStation gamer, because I have PlayStation and you have PlayStation, and that's pretty much my only reasoning.
Okay.
I also put Pepsi because I really like Pepsi, but I didn't put that as a definite good thing. My definite good thing was Dr. Pepper. Because
I also put Dr. Pepper and root beer as a...
Wasn't that funny? Isn't that silly?
That is rather silly. You just put all types of sports and it doesn't really matter.
We also have in and out of relationships in the same spot, which is good.
Yes. Okay. Marvel fan. Put it as a good thing.
Yeah.
What like stands out? You're like, oh, he's a Marvel fan. Like, that's a good thing.
Chris Evans fan.
Okay, fair enough.
Where did you put your anger issues?
I put that in bad but manageable, I think.
I'm not good when people yell at me, so.
Yeah.
Like, at all.
I think if I was a girl, too, it would be scary for a guy to yell at me. It's scary enough for a girl to yell at me, but I feel like a full testosterone male to yell at me, that would be worse.
Oh, here's a big kicker for me.
Oh, no.
In my deal breaker.
I think I know what one you're going to say.
Constantly making you feel dumb. Is that the one you were thinking?
I thought you were going to say thirst for anime women.
No, that's in bad. See, I put that one in bad but manageable because, like, okay, like, please don't. But also, like, okay, I can't really. What am I going to do?
I'm going to start sending you some hot anime guys.
And I'll just ignore it. I don't. Anyway, constantly making you feel dumb is on my deal breaker because I constantly feel dumb. So if you're helping me feel that way, I'm going to be really upset.
Okay, so this one isn't on here, but intrigued. Likes monkeys. Where would you put that?
I put that between doesn't really matter and kind of a good thing.
That's right.
I'm starting to like it a little bit, but it really depends on the monkey. For me, some of them can be really scary, and some of them can be really cute.
Okay, I think that's our closing arguments. Anything else you would like to say?
Anything you want me to say?
I don't think so. As long as the wedding's still on, I think we're
guess.
good. Okay.
It's fine.